It almost kind of tastes like Chick-fil-A. Take a bite of it. I've always struggled with fried chicken. It's always good because of course it's fried chicken, but when you're making it yourself, you get chef syndrome. Is it the best it could be? Everyone's always saying their mom's or their grandma's fried chicken's the best, but they're lying. And it's my turn to find out the truth. Today we're gonna be figuring out the best fried chicken recipe. We're going so deep into the data and analytics that even Albert Einstein himself wouldn't understand. We're going through intense testing and scientific evaluation, using the best grading system known to mankind. And not only are we gonna figure out the best fried chicken recipe, at the end of the video, we'll use it to make the best fried chicken sandwich, allegedly. The experiment's gonna be laid out in 3 parts. Step 1.
Pre-chicken. This is your brines and marinades between dry brine, wet brine, buttermilk, and pickle brine. We'll be grading on juiciness and flavor.
Step 2.
Frying oil. The lineup will be canola, avocado, peanut, and olive oil. Some of you might ask, why are you only doing 4? Well, because I'm a coward, and that's just too many.
Step 3.
Flour and starch. Here we'll vigorously test texture, crispiness, and flavor. Our contestants: all-purpose flour, cornstarch, potato starch, rice flour. If you have a best guess of what you think the 3 winners of each category will be, head to the comment section now and post what you think so we can either praise you or give you a roasting of a lifetime.
Step 1.
Pre-chicken.
We're just gonna slice our chicken breast in half. If they're really small chicken breasts, you don't have to cut it in half, but if they're larger, then you will. You just take any object you have and just beat it until it's about 1/2 inch thick. And now we're gonna do our dry brine. All these are getting 1/2 teaspoon of kosher salt, and that'll go into the fridge. The next is our wet brine. So to a cup of warm water, add your 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Mix until it dissolves, and add your piece of chicken. Next will be our buttermilk marinade. Add about a cup of buttermilk, 1/2 teaspoon salt, and a piece of chicken. And the last one is our pickle brine. 1/2 teaspoon salt, then a few tablespoons of pickle juice. And in goes a piece of chicken. And these will all go in the fridge for about 3 hours. Now we're just gonna take them out and pat them dry. To keep it a level playing field, we're gonna fry it all in canola and all-purpose flour and use eggs as the binder, just to control all the variables.
Yes, science!
So we'll add about 2 cups of all-purpose flour, and we'll add 1 tablespoon of kosher salt. And then we'll beat in 2 eggs. Actually, I changed my mind. We're gonna use buttermilk as the binder for the buttermilk ones, and egg for the non-buttermilk ones. So now we'll just dredge all of our chicken. I've got the oil at about 375, and it's gonna drop when we put all the chicken in. This is the dry. Some say this might be overcrowding, but I don't wanna hear it. It's the wet. Just can't lose track of these. This is the buttermilk, and this is the pickle. Dry, wet, buttermilk pickle. It should only take about 5 to 7 minutes. All right, so we're gonna grade on taste and texture. The buttermilk ones turned out a lot darker, so this is the dry brined one. It's not bad. Like plain. All right for the wet. This one's a lot juicier. See how it comes off? The batter comes off a little. Actually pretty good. Okay, now for the buttermilk one. Ooh, that sounds better. It's significantly juicier. And that sour note from the buttermilk. This one's way more wet. The buttermilk ones blow these ones out of the water, and it's not even close. I didn't think I would taste the difference between these two, but it's actually pretty remarkable. Dry, then wet, then buttermilk. The winner's the pickle. That's the best pre-chicken. All right, that's it for the pre-chicken stage. Let's move on. Okay, since we found the best pre-chicken, now we just marinate what we need in pickle brine. 8 pieces. 1, 2, 9. Just do 10 to be safe. Buttermilk, tablespoon and a bit. And then our pickle juice. You see that? Step 2, oils. Okay, we're in POV mode. Over here, we have peanut oil. Over here, we have canola. Over here, we have avocado and olive oil. And just from here, just about the only thing I can smell is olive oil. So they're all roughly 350 degrees. We're just gonna drop them in. So they should take maybe about 7 minutes. All right, it's been about 8 minutes. We're just gonna go ahead and pull them out. And don't forget at the end, we're gonna use all we learned to make the best fried chicken sandwich. All right, we fried the chicken. So initially, the olive oil one looks like somebody pissed all over it. The canola came out with the best coloring. Peanut came out a little pale, and I'd say avocado's in the middle of peanut and canola. Let's see how they taste. It's just too strong. There's too much olive oil flavor. Canola came out looking the nicest. I don't know if it transfers heat the best. It tastes very synthetic and like floral. I'm not one of those primal guys who's against seed oils and stuff, but it actually just doesn't taste that good. It's kind of like the Splenda of fried chicken. It's got like that artificial sugar taste. Through all my scientific calculations, peanut's the winner because I like that buttery taste. Avocado is a good second, although it doesn't taste as rich as the peanut. It's still very good. Canola is third, and then avocado, we just had to do it. We knew it wouldn't be good, but we just had to try it. So winner's peanut, avocado second, canola third, and olive oil last. All right, so we figured out the best marinade. Step 3, flour. All-purpose flour. Cornstarch. Rice. Potato. All right, we're back in POV action. We have a whole assembly line of peanut oil because we figured out you can't use anything else. And we're gonna start dropping them in. They're all at around 350. And here we go. All-purpose flour, cornstarch, potato, and rice. And right off the bat, we got flour sizzling by a landslide. We got our fried chicken. I fried all these for about 7 minutes and I left them for 15, because not only do I want them crispy, I want the crisp to be long lasting. I feel like that fragrance guy. Power, long lasting fragrance.
Power! What was that? Was that something out of my nose?
Flavor is very important here. Okay, let's start off with the flour baseline. Pretty good. Some of the bits are still crispy, but it's kind of soft in a lot of places. Okay, next up is corn. Pretty crispy, even after 15 minutes. A little bit powdery, but the corn and the potato are pretty pale. Here's rice. It's got a darker color. The crunch is pretty good. I think it tastes better than the corn. Okay, now let's do potato. The potato is crunchy, some places more than others, but the inside is kind of like a little gummy. It's very heavy. It's definitely the heaviest one out of all four. Like, I like the color. I think cornstarch has to be the crispiest. I think cornstarch has to be the winner. Potato starch, I find it too heavy and gummy. Rice didn't hold enough crunch. There's just not that much batter on it. Maybe if you were to double coat this. And that's it, cornstarch is the winner. So we figured out the best sandwich is marinated in buttermilk and pickle brine, deep fried in peanut oil, and battered in cornstarch. So now we have to use what we learned to make the best chicken sandwich. And that's it, guys. The greatest chicken sandwich. Buttermilk and pickle brine, fried in peanut oil, and battered in cornstarch. Take a bite of it. You heard that. So is it the greatest chicken sandwich? Probably not, because it could have been anything. You like potato starch more than cornstarch, or you don't like the taste of pickle brine, or there was a mix between cornstarch and flour that could have been the best. Or it was one that we didn't even try. But it was still a fun exercise. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and I really appreciate you guys. I'll see you next time.